EastEnders spoilers, Ravi threatens character return teased. Ravi has ominous words for Denise that leave her quaking in her boots on EastEnders next week. While Emma is thrown into a panic when issues related to her past are raised. Meanwhile, Stacey needs money in a hurry, Zack tries to find the right words. And Patrick wants to bring an old familiar face back to Walford. It's all the EastEnders spoilers you need for the 20th to the 23rd of March 2023. Ravi thinks that by flirting with Chelsea he can end up pressuring Denise to gain access to Jack's files. But events are set to come to a head at a family games night at number 27, which Denise has organized. Ravi is set to invite himself along as Chelsea's guest, with Denise and Jack both left horrified when the pair arrive together. And, as the night progresses, Ravi takes delight in twisting the knife as things get increasingly out of hand. On Thursday, Jack will be seen warning Ravi off Chelsea, but he hits back with snide comments about the state of Jack's marriage. However, Ravi then makes an offer: he will stay away from Chelsea if Jack gives him intel about the investigation. Later, at Walford East, Denise tries to put Ravi in his place, but he comes back with a threat that leaves her shaken. When Martin tells Zack that Kush and Shabnam once planted a tree to remember their late son Zoe, the bereaved dad gets an idea. Zack then organizes a ceremony, which Whitney eventually decides to attend. But when she subsequently tries to kiss Zack, he pulls away. Whit is mortified, but what she doesn't realize is that Zack can't find the words to share news of his HIV diagnosis. On Tuesday, Chelsea will be seen advising Whitney to talk to Zack about how she feels. Sam, meanwhile, accompanies Zack to the clinic, where she asks some difficult questions on Zack's behalf about when he can have sex and if he and a partner can try to conceive. And after Sam implores Zack to tell Whitney the truth, he finally goes to see her. A deep and meaningful conversation then leads to them making a decision about their future. Lexi has plans for Mother's Day, but is thrown a curveball when Emma invites herself along and interferes at every turn. When Lexi snaps, Emma realizes she's overstepped the mark and offers to leave. But Lola tells her to return to the flat while she has a heart-to-heart with Lexi. Later on, Lola decides that what's needed is a family evening together, but this ends abruptly when an uncomfortable subject about Emma's past is revisited and she bolts from the scene. The following day, an annoyed Jay demands an audience with Emma at the car lot and issues an ultimatum: either she stick around and provide support or never darken their door again. Which option will Emma choose? Lone Shark Shiv is making demands of Stacey: either she comes up with £200 in 24 hours or there'll be violence coming her way. Desperate for cash, Stacey tries to get help from Alfie, who comes up with the idea of raiding Big Mo's stock of wedding dresses. The trouble is, Sharon and Linda both turn down the chance to be Alfie's glamorous assistant. But after she sees him crash and burn with some ill-judged banter, Linda can't resist getting involved. The big concern for a terrified Stacey, though, is whether Alfie can make the money before Shiv's deadline is up. To mark Yolande's 70th birthday, Patrick puts a bet on a horse called Little Prayer, as it was the song that played at their wedding. And when the horse romps home, Patrick decides to take the family to Walford East for a celebratory meal. During the dinner, Patrick then counsels Denzel that he should never take love for granted and then announces he's going to see Yolande with the intention of winning her back.